What's going on, guys? I'm Dylan, and I'm I'm here to discuss kind of a review for a movie I just finished watching a couple minutes ago, and I will be reviewing and talking about The Mean One. Yes, that's right. It is the Grinch horror movie, and there are many things I need to say about this. So, without further ado, get right into it. What can I say about a film that had such a promising premise that it just ended up being a complete dumpster fire all throughout the entire movie? So, I don't even know where to begin with this, honestly. So, we start out in a kind of flashback of Cindy. Yes, Cindy. They don't say the last name because of copyright and stuff like that. But we start a flashback of Cindy, and then what we think is Santa Claus. Um, and turns into this whole thing. The mom gets killed. Yes, this whole thing. And then flash forward, you get to where Cindy is in the car and she's coming back to where we enter Newville. Yes. So we enter Newville, and obviously it's not Whoville because of copyright. So we enter Newville, and so I can already tell at this point that the script it's kind of cheesy. So yeah. So the one thing I can say is the fact that the scares in this movie, like when they try to add jump scares and stuff like that, they aren't effective at all. You can obviously tell when they're gonna happen. They're not effective. Like they didn't scare me at all. The one thing I did not like was I could tell that the blood was CG, and the blood looked terrible. The effects weren't that good. They weren't good. This goes back into my live stream the other day of saying if you're going to use CG, make it look good. I can understand that this movie didn't have that high of a budget, but there are movies out there that don't have that high of a budget that end up doing fantastic and stuff like that. So that's not an excuse. Paranormal Activity, the first Paranormal Activity, only had a $15,000 budget, and it made $196 million in theaters. So that's not an excuse. Your budget doesn't matter. You can make a movie look okay without any certain amount of money. So the only highlight of this movie that I will say is, because I respect him as an actor, is the one playing the mean one, or the Grinch, is David Howard Thornton. I love David Howard Thornton. As you know, he plays Art the Clown in the Terrifier series. So I love David Howard Thornton as the mean one. It's just they made him not as good as Art the Clown is. They could have done so much better with this film in general. The ending of the film where you figure out that they are... The reason why there's no Christmas in this town is because the mayor and the sheriff started feeding. They made a mountain so that they could feed the mean one these people, so that he could stay away from the town. And then the dad of Cindy, they hang up Christmas decorations, and he comes back and ends up killing Cindy's dad. So it's this whole thing, and then at the end, you have Cindy and this guy. They fight the mean one, and then he ends up his heart grows 3 sizes larger. Whatever. Christmas comes back, and then at the end it says everybody had a nice Christmas, and then it pauses for 5 seconds and it says, well, until next year, and then you hear the roar of the mean one. It's like they don't need to do all of that because it makes it feel like there's room for a sequel, and I don't understand why, when this movie has so much bad negativity and negative reviews, why would you want to make a sequel to something like this when it's obviously just bad? Um, Honestly, I respect obviously David Howard Thornton. He's a great actor in the horror community, and I respect him so much. He was the best part of the movie, probably. But overall, the direction of the movie, the script, the lighting, the effects, they just overall weren't good. So if you want to watch this movie, it's on Peacock currently. That's where I watched it. You can watch it. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, but if you want to watch a bad movie, go ahead and watch it. I didn't like it whatsoever. Overall, I would give this movie probably, oh my gosh, around like a 20% probably, and that's being generous. But if you like this video and you want to see more movie reviews of just general movies, comment down below what movie you want me or Travis to watch, and we will watch it and review it. Without further ado, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, turn on notifications so you get notified when we upload new videos. I'm Dylan, and we're the 46 Boys. See ya.